Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, maybe you can tell by my shirt, we're going to be doing a fall makeup tutorial. Don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and also turn on the bell so that way you get notified every time I upload a brand new video, and let's get started. I haven't changed my background yet because part of me wants to wait until October and then just do Halloween shit. And then November change it to fall stuff, but then I don't know. You let me know what you think. Should I go ahead and change it to the fall stuff or no? On top of doing a fall makeup tutorial, I wanted to play with a couple of new products that I got. And these are just random new things. I got the, where'd it go? The r.e.m Beauty concealer that I want to try out, which is actually new. I got this Got to Be Glued eyebrow gel that I'm super intrigued about. I saw it on TikTok. I picked up these lashes at Target just because they looked pretty. Picked up this lipstick because it looked pretty. Picked up the jumbo white crayon because I haven't tried it yet. Just a whole cluster of things that I just wanted or wanted to try, or you get what I mean. Okay, so I'm gonna start diving into brows. All day today I've been watching professional makeup artists do YouTubers makeup, so I'm really inspired to do some of their tips and tricks. So I'm gonna start with my brows. I'm just gonna be using my CoverGirl brow pencil. I think this is the color, yeah, soft brown. I'm gonna start by brushing my hairs up. Part of me wonders if I should be using this before or after I fill them in. I'm gonna go with after. For my brows, I'm more so inspired by Makeup by r.e.m, I think is how you say his name. Kind of like that. Okay, so we got them filled in. Lightly-ish because he does actually powder over the brows with translucent powder. So I went a little bit on the heavy side. Then the next thing that he does is that he takes a face eyebrow razor and he cleans up around them to make it extra a sharp line, which I found really cool. I used to do this a while ago when I watched his video originally with Patrick Starr. But then I just stopped doing it for some reason, so I'm gonna do it today. You gotta be extra careful though, to make sure that you don't shave off any of your brow hairs that you want to keep, of course. Okay, and then he actually takes two different colored concealers, one that's close to skin tone color and then one that's a shade or two lighter, and he cleans up underneath the brows. Him using the two different colors is mainly because he wants to highlight right here, so to lift this area, and then on the inner part is just to keep it normal. It kind of contours your eyes. So I'm going to get some concealer on the back of my hand. I'm going to take both of them and put them on the back of my hand so you guys can see the color difference. Okay, I'm just going to use my flat synthetic cat paw brush, and I'm going to first work with the darker shade of concealer, and we're going to outline the underneath, I want to say the first half of it. And I'm just going to grab some of the lighter concealer. Tap over that, where they combine, with my finger. Okay, so I think I'm going to take the darker concealer, like my skin tone concealer, and I'm going to like apply that to my lid. Tap out the edges with my finger. And I'm going to pick up a little bit more of that lighter concealer and just like redo this part just a little bit. And I'm going to take the Glam Sun Sculpt Liquid Contour in the shade Golden Sun, this guy. We're going to shake it, and I'm going to put it on the back of my hand. And then I'm just going to use a M433, and I'm going to actually like pick it up off the back of my hand and start building up like a crease. Knew it from the start, you had problems with me and the things I could be. I just wish I think I'm going to take a little bit of the lighter concealer just on the same brush so it's not so light. And I'm going to like tap that on the lid just a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to actually take a translucent powder just on like a big fluffy brush. So now I'm going to start working on the like fall eyeshadow look. I'm just going to be using the Michaela X Glam Light palette, the first one. Okay, so I think because it is going to be a more fall look, I'm going to dip into Gemini first. And I'm just using a M441. I'm going to tap off any extra product. We're going to start building even further on the color that we pretty much already laid down with the concealers and cream products. Now I'm just going to grab a M433 and I'm going to dip into Hot Cocoa. So I don't really think I'm going to use the dark shade in this palette that I thought I was going to use because it looks like it leans purple, and then like when you blend it out it is very purple, which sucks because I was hoping that I could just use this one palette. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to dip into Moody from the Lunar Beauty Nude Prism palette, and then if it needs to be more warm then I'll like dip back into the Michaela palette and get the like other shades to help warm it up. Dipping back into Hot Cocoa, and I'm gonna like blend out these edges just a little bit more just so I can keep it warm.
Do work.
What you doing?
Just go home. Your face is rated.
Yeah, and then I keep like scratching.
From the heat or what is that?
Probably.
Mwah. I love you.
I love you. Alrighty, so we got that all blended out, which I'm obsessed, to be honest with you. I think we should go with accent. I'm going to attempt to use my finger if I can reach in there. That's so pretty. Okay, so kind of got the metallic everywhere, but we're gonna ignore that. Okay, so I did my eyeliner off camera. I tried to do like the Makeup by R.e.m liner, so it doesn't look the greatest, so don't judge it. I am going to be using the R.e.m Beauty Sweetener Concealer Fair 6in. That's what the unicarton looks like. Was not expecting that. It came with a like little spatula, and my lid is like loose. It's not all the way shut. I feel like that's odd, right? I mean, it looks fine. That's what the color looks like. It looks nice. It looks like butter. It did come with this sponge for free, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little spatula guy and I'm going to grab out some of this concealer and I'm going to put it on the back of my hand. I'm going to at first use a like small brush, like a little bitty kabuki, and I'm going to pick up the concealer and I'm going to start patting this in right where I want it. It's a really light shade. I'm glad I chose to underpaint. Mainly just like tapping this for now. It seems like it has pretty good coverage so far. I have some like bunching going on right here and I'm not quite sure why. I'm not sure how I feel about this just yet. But like I said, I'm gonna keep going. I guess I'm gonna take the sponge. I'm taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. It just looks like super patchy and weird. And I don't know that I like this sponge either. Like, I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can see. Can you see that? You can actually see it better right there. See how it's like bunching up and taking the product off? Yeah, so it looks like that concealer might be a no for me. Okay, so I am back. That was a hot mess express. Okay, so like I tried to take off the r.e.m Beauty concealer because it just looked like crap. I used the Glam Birthday Skin Primer, the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Concealer or Foundation, and then I used the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer and the Glam Contour. I also had to retouch up my wings. I'm going to dip into this color from the Jaclyn palette and I'm going to boop my nose. I'm going to put it down the center of my nose as well. And take a little bit of that underneath my brow. I suppose I might as well go ahead and take it as well on my inner corner. I'm going to start working on the under eye. I'm going to take Hot Cocoa from the Michaela palette. And I'm going to start working this underneath. Then I'm going to take a tiny bit of Moody. Then I'm just taking the brush that I used for the lightest shade with no additional product and we're blending out the edges. I'm just going back in and adding more Hot Cocoa from the Michaela palette just so it can be a lot more warm toned. Why is like drugstore packaging like the absolute fucking worst? I swear. Babe! Will you open this? Will you open this? The NYX Jumbo eye pencil, and I think this one's called Milk. It's just the white one. I've been wanting to try it, so. Yeah, that looks nice. Not really much that I can say about it. It's a white eyeliner. It actually showed up, if that helps anything. I'm gonna quickly do lips with you guys. The lipstick that I picked up is this Maybelline lipstick. It's called Almond Hustle. Looks like that. Super pretty. Let's see what she swatches like. Look at that. It's decently sheer, and it's got like a reddish tone to it. So hopefully it goes with my eye, because in my head it was a lot more brown toned. I'm gonna line with Morphe Sweet Tea liner. The camera stopped recording as soon as I started putting on my lips. So let's try that again. Okay, that's the best my lip line is going to get. Now I'm gonna top it with the lipstick. So now I'm going to start playing with the Got to Be Glued. It's like for brows and for edges apparently. I got it off of Amazon, by the way. That's what it looks like. Just looks like a tube of mascara pretty much. It's the same size as a tube of mascara. That is what the applicator looks like. I'm going to brush backwards at first. And then I am going to brush upwards. There's more of like a more flat side of it, so I'm going to use that to like push it up. I mean, it definitely made a difference. Then I'm going to use the back of this to just press it up. I mean, so far it seems to be working phenomenally, but it does actually remove your foundation around your brows if you're not careful. So fair warning on that one, but I love it. I will most definitely be using it again. Alright, so I'm going to hop off camera. I'm going to apply lashes, touch up my liner a little bit, and I'll be right back with the final look. Okay, so this is the finished look. I did go a little bit thicker with the liner to help with the lashes. The lashes that I ended up using are the Lily Lashes Luxury Synthetic Posh. It came like this. Just to recap, the r.e.m Beauty Concealer, I'm going to give another try because it didn't look good at all today. So I'm just hoping maybe it was just like an off day type of thing. And then the Got to Be Glued brows actually turned out phenomenal, and my brow hairs are still sticking straight up. I adore this. I will be using it again. The lipstick, I love the color of it, and I love how it can rosy up the pencil that I put on. So definitely recommend this one. The r.e.m Beauty sponge, I am not a fan of it. I like the texture of it, but I do not like the shape of it at all. And then the white liner, I think I summed it up earlier. I think it's really pretty. It actually goes on my eyes, so that's great. And it's massive, so definitely approve that one. I think that was all the new products that we tried today. I hope you guys enjoyed this little fall tutorial. Don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and also turn on the bell so that way you get notified every time I upload a brand new video. And thank you guys so very much for watching. Bye!